Hello, everyone. Hey, this is just a quick pop in here. I just wanted to introduce this video. It's an interview that Courtney Reeves did with me. Uh, this is in honor of the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. This is an interview that she's put together along with some others to just, as she always does, state her case, state the cause for people with disabilities. Courtney's an amazing person. She's a very young person, but has already been to Parliament. She has been interviewed on BBC. She's been on the radio, and she's always a champion for people with disabilities. I got to give her props. She's just going to interview me here in a second. And again, this is for the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. And just one thing about Courtney, her disability affects her speech, but don't worry. I think you'll know, if you're a podcast listener, what she's going to be asking me by the way I answer it. So go ahead and just give it a good listen, and let's hear what we got to say. Talk to you later. Bye.
Russell, say hello to you. So then.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
No, Russell, what is your disability?
Well, it's a funny thing. My disability is only on my bottom half. I have half of a leg on the right side and a very, very messed up leg on the left side. I'm an amputee, and my good leg doesn't work very well. The leg that I have left.
Thank you so much. So, you wasn't born with your disability. What was it like coming to terms when able-bodied to disabled?
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I think that's a very good question. You're right. I wasn't born with a disability. In fact, I was in the Air Force from 1986 to 2007, and in my last 4 years of the Air Force, I used to teach equality and diversity. And I used to tell everyone that the one characteristic that anyone can join at any time is to be disabled. We're protected by law as disabled people. People can't discriminate against us because we're disabled. And I used to tell people anybody could become disabled and have to come under those equality and diversity acts anytime. And the funny thing is, I never thought that would happen to me when I was saying that. At first, for the first 2 years, my motorcycle accident happened in 2007. And no, excuse me, my motorcycle accident happened in 2017. And for about 2 years, I was okay. I thought I was going to reach some sort of normality again. And then when I realized that wasn't going to happen, I had a really hard crash. I got very, very depressed. I entered a grieving stage because it had dawned on me that I was never going to be the same again, and I wouldn't be able to do the things I used to be able to.
So what are some of the challenges you face daily?
Well, it's sometimes they're just little ones. It's funny. At night, if I have to go to the loo, I hate that because I either have to get a pair of crutches and go all the way to the toilet on my crutches, or I have to put my leg on. And that's not easy because you have to put a liner on first and everything. So by the time you're done doing all this, you're very much awake, and that's a drag. That's kind of a minor thing, but there are other things because my left leg, what it is it doesn't bend enough, so that going downstairs is tricky, and I have to be careful if I go for walks, and the terrain is unstable. I have to be very careful how I'm walking, and probably take sticks with me to make sure I'm stable and not fall over. My prosthetic leg actually works better than my real leg sometimes. In some ways, it bends more.
Thanks for that. Thanks so much for that.
Courtney, I think, if you don't mind, I think the best way, I'm sorry to interrupt. I think the best way to say that is my mobility is very, very limited. It's a lot less than it used to be. And my lower body strength is a lot has decreased a lot, and that consumes a lot of energy, and that makes it life is a lot more tiring than it used to be before the accident. I think that'd be good to throw in there.
On Friday is International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Why do you think it's so important?
Well, I think it's not going to be important unless people talk about it. And I think that's the key. I think it's too easy in life to go by, it's too easy to let life go by if you are an able-bodied person and not give it any thought. So if it's discussed, if it's talked about in mixed groups, then that's just a chance for people to stop and think. One, to be thankful for the mobility that they have, or the fact that they don't have a disability, and two, to just recognize some struggles that some of us face every day.
Brilliant, I love that answer. And thirdly, and I want to close this in that many of you are Christians and we love Jesus Christ. So I'm going to admit to that how has you, what I am proud to be me because.
Oh, okay. Finish the sentence. I am proud to be me because. Yeah, that's boy, that's a loaded question, Courtney, and I think that's really putting people on the spot. But I think it's a fantastic question. Good for you for asking. I'm proud to be me because it's funny. I've got to just share my faith a little bit, because I don't think that it's really our business to be proud of ourselves for who we are necessarily, but we can be proud of Christ. We can be grateful that we're His children. When our faith is placed in Him and we join His family because of that, then you have to be proud of Christ, and you have to be proud of the cross that puts you in that family. I think that's the best way to talk about being proud of yourself.
Yeah. Amen. Thank you, Wonderful. I am so excited. You doesn't. I am so excited to meet you this Friday on the field. I can't wait to see your turtle clothing. I'm so excited to meet you in person to talk and celebrate International Day of Persons with Disabilities. I will do that. Bye.
Hey, bye. Thank you so much, Courtney. We'll talk to you later.